I was so excited to join this season as a coach on The Voice because I feel like, after 17 seasons, some fresh blood in there might help shake things up. And just coming in with a new perspective and being able to work with these artists kind of on the ground floor is something I'm most excited about. And the times that I've mentored before for the show, I always left feeling inspired myself and wanted to go and work that much harder. And I'm excited to bring what I can to Team Nick. My coaching style is still kind of coming together. I think I'm learning on the go, which has been a really fun process. But I've tried to approach it that I'm a teammate for them. As much as I'm going to coach them and give them advice and help them along the way, I want them to feel comfortable to be vulnerable, to feel that pressure, which is real, because all that can be used for good in the performance and actually to get up there and do your best. And I've got experience from my early days on Broadway, my career with my brothers, songwriting career, and film career, that I can use all those different aspects to give some real perspective, kind of a 360 view of what it means to be an artist. This season is so exciting overall. You've got Kelly back, John, Blake, myself. Already our chemistry is coming together, and I'm having fun on set, and I think people are going to have fun watching at home. But you got some amazing talent this year. I'm always blown away by the level, the caliber of talent on this show, but I feel like this year is one of the best, if not the best. And I think audiences at home are going to be really blown away by season 18 of The Voice. My strategy when I'm picking team members is about trying to just get hit right between the eyes with that voice that stands out. The beauty of this show is that the blind auditions are truly blind auditions, and you don't know what the person looks like. You don't know their story. All you hear is that voice, and if you really just sit there and listen to it, it'll lead your hand to that button or not. And I think I've assembled a really strong team of people that really blew me away in a 90-second blind audition. I'm listening for a story in their voice. Unfortunately, we don't get that setup story before they sing, but sometimes you can hear it in the voice, that true artistry of someone that uses their life and all their experiences and channels that during the performance. And I think, the fact that I'm a singer and an actor, I do that often. I take some of my character work and put it into my singing and vice versa. I'm a songwriting front. And so I'm really excited to just hear those voices that tell a story from the minute you hear them. Three other coaches are really phenomenal. They've obviously been doing this for a little while now. Blake, having been doing this since the beginning, has that real perspective, and he kind of knows exactly what to say to get the artist. And then from there, he's got a lot of heart. I think he genuinely cares about the artists that he works with, and even the artists that he doesn't work with that he maybe wanted to, and he wants to see these people succeed and also have fun in the process, in the same way that he clearly has a lot of fun. Kelly is amazing. She's a ball of energy, and as an admirer of hers for a long time, having watched her for many years and loved her work, it's surreal to be sitting next to her and to just hear her perspective. Her vocal technique, her advice is really, I think, phenomenal, and she's obviously got the training and the years of experience to be able to really speak to the importance of technique as a vocalist. And John is a legend, obviously, and it's amazing to be sitting next to him, and he's competitive as well. You can tell he's deeply competitive when it comes to this competition. I think the fact that he's won a few times now has him a little confident going into this season, but we'll see what happens. I knew pretty early on. I think I was singing before I could even talk. So performing and singing and writing music was just a natural fit. And I'm not really good at anything else. So I pretty much had to stick to this, and thankfully it worked out and people believed in me along the way. But I love this, and I find that I, even now, 16, 17 years into my professional music career, I'm still learning something every day. And that's the value of doing this show at this moment in my life and my career, is that it's another chance to throw myself into a world that I've never been in before and just grow and learn in the same way that all these artists will with their time on the show. I think I'm hoping to gain some perspective, some inspiration. I think if I had done a show like The Voice, it wouldn't have worked out well for me. I was fortunate to have a career where I had a lot of ups and downs, and people along the way that helped me get better. So if I can compile all that advice that I had over my many years of doing this now, and help somebody along the way in what is kind of a tough setting. A competition like this, it's a lot of pressure, and you only get really that one shot. So it's so important to show up prepared, and kind of have all your ducks in a row, and hopefully I can help in that way. And I think what I'm hoping to take away is just the experience of watching someone truly grow and get better along the way. And if I have something to do with that, that'd be great. If it's not, then best of luck to them. I think after so many seasons, the reason this is America's favorite singing competition is because it truly has a lot of heart, and you get to watch two people, the coach and the artist, work together in a way that you really don't see on any other show. The pressure is actually taken off by the coaches and not applied by the coaches, which is a really nice angle, and something that I think people enjoy seeing. They love to watch people working together to get better, and The Voice does that. And along the way, it's also very funny. There's lots of fun, and the banter between the coaches is kind of magical when it gets going, and not something that really exists anywhere else on TV.